Go ahead.
What's even funnier in this situation is that Ashuraa was not intentionally supposed to attend LAN ETS, but was actually, I guess you could say, funded by SuperGirlKels, who wanted him to play in singles and actually paid for his ticket. Kind of ironic and coincidental that they're actually going to face each other here in winter semis.
How more coincidental if Ashuraa were to come out with a W here?
That would be interesting. Losing to the player that you actually paid for. And actually looking for the Kirby right now.
Kirby!
I mean, we did see a little, a bit of a flunder with last game where Smoke did take out the Samus and then quickly switch to the Cloud. So we might see a similar situation here. Maybe.
This definitely has to be a big moment for Ashuraa, though. This is the biggest stage I believe he's been on.
Yes. Definitely can't get his nerves to get to him. Definitely SuperGirlKels, a veteran of these big-time events, is no stranger to this stage where Ashuraa has a lot to prove here.
And actually, Ashuraa repping the 4TR tag. Trois-Rivières is TR.
Yep, it's TR boys.
And Ashuraa is not from Trois-Rivières. He is from Montreal. But the Trois-Rivières people are homies. They are very nice people.
That's it. At the end of the day, we do have our little region rivalries between Quebec City and Trois-Rivières and Montreal. But at the end of the day, we are all Smashers here to have fun.
And so we got the Kirby coming in from SuperGirlKels here. This is actually one of her favorite characters just in general in the Nintendo universe.
Yes. Mine as well, actually. But we actually do see the Kirby come out earlier yesterday, actually, against the Cloud in her pools, which is considered a very terrible matchup because of the patience and the neutral game of SuperGirlKels, she makes it work.
But even so, Ashuraa is one of those players that I don't see, like, I see him playing more the defensive game, especially when the matchup proves to it.
That's it. But unfortunately, Kirby cannot afford to go in. Nicely done. Going to get the regrab off of that. He does. Not able to go for the down air setup off stage, but going to take a nice up air damage and basically brought it back with one good string.
Oh, but here we go. Ashuraa looking really strong here in this opening. You know, racking on a lot of percentage, just playing this neutral game extremely efficiently. But so far, Kels has been getting her openings and racking up a lot of percentage.
Yeah, getting these bread and butter combos. She knows the percentages of all her throw setups, and it's proving right now as already almost like nearing 100% right now on the Cloud.
All right. Go for the down throw there. Definitely feel like in this recovery situation, Kirby is the most vulnerable.
Definitely, and does catch it in the cross slash. Kirby, definitely not the heaviest of characters. Very susceptible to those cross slashes. And Ashuraa going to be going up in his first stock, but for how long? Hopefully longer.
Hopefully a bit longer. The back air is very deceptively fast and comes out very efficiently. Oh my goodness, a great recovery coming in from Ashuraa there too.
Amazing knowledge of the stage, using that platform to his advantage to land.
Ooh, I like the safe options coming in from Ashuraa, but can eat and nair punish. Keeping himself safe as well. Looking really strong here in this opening. Definitely not getting opened up to something too unfamiliar, just playing Cloud's strengths extremely efficiently.
Yep, the back air. That's like he put himself on the platform so he can charge that limit, but he has to be aware of that back air. So he can fish with it very easily, very safely.
And you have to think, maybe this has paid homage to her the first time she won LAN ETS, because she did win LAN ETS 2016 with Kirby.
Yes, it was actually the switch from Sonic to Kirby that helped her win LAN ETS against Venom.
If she got that.
It could work, because even if he pops out, Cloud does not have the best recovery, whereas Kirby can safely make it back.
Oof. Right now, playing from ledge, able to get back on stage. Both just kind of dancing around. Getting the nair, busting out. Ooh, able to power shield that nair right before the landing. Kels basically just going for bread and butter, what she needs to do.
And I did mention before, very early in this stream, that, oh, never mind. The cross slash going to shut me up and eventually shut down the first game for SuperGirlKels. With the Kirby not panning out, but keep in mind, this is a horrible matchup for Kirby, and the fact that she was able to go that far with him is a testament. But we're definitely going to see a switch here, I have to imagine.
I have to imagine, yes, we have to imagine that there is going to be a switch from SuperGirlKels as we hear it. Instantaneously.
But a bit of a mind game as well, because I did mention how Ashuraa was ready for the Sonic, feels he had the matchup, and then be thrown a swerve ball with the Kirby. Still not enough to throw him off.
As we got the Sonic coming into play here, this is the first time we're going to be seeing it today. And actually, it is in actually a losing effort right now. Right now she's down, but not out for the count.
My God, this poor guy trying to recover, and he does. Again, nice use of the platform to help his recovery. Especially when you have a bad recovery, you need to make the most of it.
I definitely have to feel like most of her matchup experience has gone into the Sonic versus Cloud. But even so, we've seen players like Black Twins and other Cloud players actually put in work against SuperGirlKels'
Absolutely, but definitely SuperGirlKels, no stranger to the matchup, has taken sets off of Mewtwo King. You may have heard of him. One of the first Sonics to actually take a set off of him with his Cloud.
Exactly. And right now, Kels looking really strong here at the opening, but Ashuraa has just been playing super efficient right now and keeping these percentages close.
That's it, definitely in the early on. You saw him try to go for that Gimp, and Cloud was just really struggling off stage. But once we got into the neutral on the on stage, the meaty miss of the Cloud doing his work.
Right now, Kels getting a strong follow-up, up air to spring back air. Such a strong follow-up, almost getting the F smash.
And it is disjointed, so I think it will poke through the sword if she faces it correctly.
All right, both keeping it just really safe right now. Kels gets a grab, going for the back throw here. Almost gets the back air. Both just playing it safe right now. I like these cross slashes coming in from Ashuraa. Can he get one to confirm it to kill, though?
That's it. Next one will be a limit cross slash, which is much stronger. Does not quite get it, and gets the punish off of it. That is a very hard move to punish.
Staying on edge right now, just playing it really safe. Rolling in, though, and Kels was ready.
So I think the crucial part for Ashuraa in this matchup is what he does to recover off stage, which he has been doing expertly right now. He has not been caught by any of Kels' setups off stage, which are meant to Gimp Cloud.
All right. Ooh, getting hit by the second hit of up air. Not ready for the second one.
And
going for the up smash.
Going for it all there, the Hail Mary. That's actually going to take out. I think it might have been a DI mix-up. I think maybe he was expecting the back throw.
Maybe so, but even so, Kel's going to get herself a lead. Her first lead here in this set. And definitely is looking a lot fresher, but Ashuraa is still not out of this. Oh my god.
To catch it. Not a bad option, just that she poked a bit too high.
Again, going for the read on the F smash. But again, paying for it. Able to recover safely. Kel's catching another landing.
Catching the down air, even. And you see him using the snap on ledge. If Cloud is close enough to the ledge as he uses up B, it will snap automatically, avoiding any setup. The F tilt is a kill move.
That is actually just full option coverage there. I don't know if you noticed that, but Ashuraa basically had everything covered.
Oh my god! Goodness. This man, Ashuraa, is anime. He'll joke around that. He'll always go for those fancy setups. Surprised that didn't kill. Of course, the meaty part of the up B is at the start of it. That's the one that really launches the opponent.
Ashuraa right now really lacking behind in percentage, but Kels right now with 2 stocks. This is all her game.
Up throw?
Back throw? No, actually. Okay. Ashuraa just needs one stray aerial maybe just to seal out the stock, as we have limit online here for Ashuraa, burning it immediately.
Trying to catch a roll away, but actually rolls in. And we talked about the resilienceness of Kels in doubles, who is hanging on to her stock forever, is still the case here in this match. Even though Sonic, not the heaviest of characters, she's been so smart of just being so evasive for those kill options.
All right. Oh my goodness, that is a roll read. It's a game 2 going to SuperGirlKels here.
That was a nice, beautiful smash 4 read right there. And unfortunately, because Ashuraa was not doing bad in that matchup whatsoever, it was just taking off that first stock from Kels, which was giving him so much trouble.
Definitely kind of played his hand a little bit too fast in this case. And if you're not playing it fast enough, then you're too slow. As Ashuraa needs to catch up here. I mean, even so, Kels has been the one actually catching up as we have a set tie now.
Yes.
In this case, Ashuraa is going to be the one with the stage picks. And with no battlefield on deck, you have to think, what's your next best pick?
He actually is opting for the Dreamland. It's the next best tri-plat stage. Unfortunately, of course, even Kels herself likes the stage. Of course, appreciates the low ceiling.
I believe this is actually a personal favorite of Kels as well.
Yep.
So you could be playing into Kels' hands, but if that's the case, then by all means, this should be a walk-around for Kels. But Ashuraa has to prove a point here and has to like show off what he can do here.
Definitely not counting Ashuraa out right now. Definitely, I said, the dark horse to win this whole tournament. So definitely keep an eye on him. The fair strings, of course, not going to do it. Just barely goes out of it. I'm going to imagine he DI down to avoid that.
Cross slash opening up again, catching another landing. Ashuraa right now kind of like playing a mix between both defensive and offensive game.
That's why I kind of like Kels and Sonic. She's never going to be that one that just stays in place. She will go in and do her thing.
But whenever crunch time comes down and she needs to play that playstyle, we will see it come through.
Especially against Cloud with those strong options, I do not blame her.
All right, gets the up air. Getting the racked on percentage here. Almost going for it. Oh, that was actually a little cheeky. I don't know if you saw that, but she bounced off the spring to basically refresh all of her options.
Yep. something I've been seeing Sonics in Montreal do a lot more lately.
Oh my
nice,
goodness!
beautiful catch. Is that going to kill?
Not
How
quite.
did she live that?
That was such a sick read coming in from Ashuraa, but the thing is about reads and just an overall, like, the thing of how it works is usually that only works once.
Yes, you kind of blew that option right there. Definitely wanted that stock, and I'm surprised he didn't get it. And Ashuraa, very good with limited recovery. Even with such a limited recovery such as Cloud, he will go so deep that you don't think he's going to come back, but he knows.
Ooh, that was such a good roll coming in from Ashuraa. Oh my goodness! I have to think that was Wispy helping out.
Want to think, imagine, give him that little push
Let's
into that air
go!
dodge and that taunt coming out, trying to go for the setup she used in the last game. Just some good Smash 4 we're seeing right here with these beautiful reads on both parts.
That was actually a sick catch by Kels, catching the upper hit of Limit Clim Hazard, but the back air going to seal it back up, and Kels responding back with a taunt herself.
But that's honestly fine. We saw in the last game what really gave Ashuraa the trouble was taking that first stock. Does not have to worry about it here. We have on an even playing field.
Oh, predicted the cross-up. Oh, keeping himself safe here. The cross-up, but Kels is ready with that F-tilt.
That's done. Even Sonic, with a good priority on his spin dash, cannot challenge this giant blade, the giant Buster Sword of Cloud.
One of the most powerful swords in gaming history.
No. We will discuss that later.
Later. I said one of.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh, Kels getting the spin dash to back air, keeping up the percentage, and just overall damage output.
Yep, so far, really Sonic good at those early combo setups. Definitely very frustrating for the opponent to deal with as well. Top platform, that's some scary things, especially against a Cloud that has limit. Finishing touch is always an option and not very rarely used. Therefore, it kind of can get your opponent off guard. Finishing right there.
Oh my goodness. Right now, Ashuraa playing with this limit. He has Rage on deck here.
And still hangs onto it as he recovers back to stage.
Landing on top of Sonic yet again. Oh my goodness, that is such a scary hitbox to challenge! And that is a 2-frame coming in from Kels as she's going to swing 2 games back in her favor. But Ashuraa...
Again, more amazing Smash 4 right there. That forward smash is not active for a long time, maybe 1 or 2 frames at the most. Catching the 2-frame, that is not easy. There is very little leeway for that.
And in a 60 frame per second game such as Smash, that's a very hard punish to go for. With a 13 frame buffer too. I believe it's... No. It can't be that. Never mind.
What?
I think
it's 7.
7?
I could be completely wrong. I'm sorry. But we'll go with that as we go into Lilat. Again, this is actually the stage that sealed the deal for Kels against Mewtwo King.
All right.
Of course, a very good stage for Cloud, but you might not be able to tell in this early goings right now.
Definitely a very electrifying set this has been going on. Oh, as we get the spin dash to up air, trying to go for swing ride.
Yep, she's definitely one of the innovators. Not the one who created, but definitely one who panned it most into her kit. Definitely giving Sonic the early kill option is amazing.
Oh, catching with the down tilt.
Fish for that air dodge read to end it with that spike, but very wise on the part of Kels to go for that up B.
Right now, the way that Ashuraa has been playing is just super efficient. He's been catching a lot of Sonic whenever he's unsafe in the air. Ooh. And, you know, currently has Limit Online, has that lethal option available to him, just challenging spin dash with a dash attack.
No fear on Cloud right now. Cloud on his last stock right now, his last ditch effort, giving it all he has right now.
And the nice frame trap coverage coming in from Kels. I don't think he has a jump, but he does still. Oh my goodness.
Amazing tech on the part of Kels. Who would tech that?
Oh, punish coming in, gets the back throw, setting off stage. Oh my goodness.
And you see Ashuraa right now being a bit more reckless with his moves right now, which may pan in the favor. You know that Kels is playing that patient game, might get caught off guard by one of these smash attacks.
Staying on ledge here on Lilat. Oh my goodness, they're both playing around. That is a scary ledge to be playing on, especially on a stage like Lilat.
Definitely, and especially the exploitable recovery of Cloud as well has to be very cautious, but so far he's playing it so well, and with Limit on deck, one cross slash could do it, and it
catch it. Here we go. And Ashuraa with a second lead here, actually a third lead in this set.
Definitely the crowd coming alive right now, as you probably hear in the background maybe.
Oh, but the back air?
Just like literally picture perfect instant replay of the last game, and the taunt coming out, knowing that Ashuraa is on his last stock of winners, potentially, unless he can take this win right here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him come out on top again.
He's been playing phenomenally against one of the best players in Montreal. Definitely showing something. And only 15th on the PR right now, going up against number 1.
All right, keeping it really close right now. Gets the down tilt to up air, reading the air dodge again. Kels has to be out of there.
Yep, just avoid the situation entirely. Doesn't wait for the air dodge this time, but it was able to come out on Kels' part. Wanted to finish it in style. The Limits almost on deck right now.
Kels starting to get a bit of fire going. As she's able to catch the landing of Cloud. Cloud right now kind of playing a bit to Sonic's weaknesses, but right now, Kels looks like she's trying to turn that around as she's lapped the percentage. Gets the back air, getting some solid follow-ups right now as Kels is just currently looking to extend this lead further.
Oh, he goes back and catches stops the momentum of SuperGirlKels with that cross slash, and we're at a dead even game, trying to get the Limit back on deck so we can finish this stock. The next cross slash, you have to imagine, will finish it.
But the back throw coming in. Oh, able to keep himself safe from this recovery. Just gonna get neutral game back started. No Limit charge coming in, goes for the throw.
Risky option there. You see he's trying to catch him digging in.
Oh my goodness.
Insanely close game we're seeing right here. Can he push to a game 5, or will Kels take it all?
Oh, that's an unsafe dash attack coming in here.
Again, another off-stage situation.
Oh, did he catch a jump?
He did.
Oh my god, he still
there.
caught it. Oh my goodness, Kels running it back and gonna get that game 4 here. And what Sonic says, a piece of cake, but it didn't look like that.
That did not look like a piece of cake. If that was a piece of cake, that was like a brick. Eating a brick of cake. Like, I don't know what that metaphor was. But insanely well done by Ashuraa. Do not take anything away from him. Amazing performance all around. And what a show. This kid